Okay, I never want to see this woman again. She's not smart, she's not honest, she's not competent, she's definitely not a good speaker, but she still is running around trying to stay relevant, hoping to run for president in 2028. But now, Kamala Harris is going against Joe Biden, the one person that was always nice to her, the one person that made her relevant. She is now trashing to try and make herself more relevant. And who could really be shocked? Because in 2019, when Kamala Harris ran for president against Joe Biden in the Democrat primary, she was brutal to him in every way possible, where Joe Biden did have female accusers against him, in one case an accuser accusing him of assault, and Kamala Harris took the accuser's side, but then the moment she was picked to be VP, she backtracked, saying she's never even heard of the case and refused to answer any questions on it. She was also the only Democrat in 2020 to accuse Joe Biden of being a racist, saying he backed segregation in the 1970s in a presidential debate seen right here.
That you were wrong to oppose busing in America. Then, no, do you agree?
I did not oppose busing in America. What I opposed is busing ordered by the Department of Education. That's what I opposed.
Well, there was a failure of states to integrate public.
The only reason she became VP in the first place was because George Floyd died. Because Joe Biden, before Kamala Harris, was going to pick Amy Klobuchar, but she was the prosecutor that let off the killer Derek Chauvin of George Floyd in the 2000s. So because of that, Amy Klobuchar had to pull herself out of the VP selection, and then Joe Biden got pressured into picking a black woman, so Kamala Harris joined the picture. Now Kamala Harris, after losing the presidency in 2024, is trying to do this weird comeback PR campaign where she's likely going to run in 2028, but at the same time she's doing this weird smear against Joe Biden where she's tackling him on the strangest issues, where she's not saying he was mentally incompetent, but at the same time she's saying she wasn't appreciated enough as vice president. The entire world saw that Joe Biden was visibly not mentally capable to be president anymore, but Kamala Harris didn't actually care about that, which we can see from this interview right here with Jon Stewart she did recently.
No, I'm not talking about competence at all. No, I believe he was fully competent to serve.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
That surprises me, actually.
No, I do. And
the way she's trashing Biden is doing interviews like this, saying Biden didn't emotionally support her.
Ready, and I was so sure it was to buck me up and go get him. And he did say that for the first beat. And then he went on to talk about a group of people in Pennsylvania who were saying bad things about me because they heard I was saying bad things about him. And when I hung up the phone, I was just...
What that means is Kamala Harris went to a bunch of donors in Pennsylvania, probably trashed Joe Biden. Joe Biden found out about it and was pissed off, and now Kamala Harris is making it seem like she's the victim. But also in the same interview, she said Joe Biden worked to suppress her as vice president and suppress her achievement. That reason is because she had none. She was the border czar for 4 years, she did nothing, she failed. So yeah, she's trashing the man dying of cancer now, but with that, I'm Charles Pearl. Subscribe to learn something.